But yeah, man. So look, the whole week we've been talking about the youngins. They said the young boys 18 to 25 haven't approached a woman in person, you know? And a large part of it is the landscape. But the landscape that was created by several things, right? The landscape was created by COVID, the Me Too movement, conduct, men leading with money, and etc. We judge the young boys a lot because they ain't approaching women, quote unquote. But we never give them the benefit of the doubt. And then we tell them shit like, well, put cologne on, bro. Just be funny. Just be yourself. Is that disingenuous though? Just be funny. Just be yourself. Just put cologne on. Just make her laugh. This ain't just shit, right? We the fattest country in the world. Luzon, that's for just be rich. I did it. That shit don't help nobody. Right? Motherfuckers say this, right? Niggas go up and down or talk about the conduct of women and how it's unbecoming. We talk about how we get ran through the system when it comes to the kids, when it comes to marriage, when it comes to divorce. We talk about how men, our consequences are laid upon us. We're held accountable by society no matter what, right? We get dog walked in the court system. Our penalties are real punishment. They ain't worried about rehabilitating us. They worry about punishing us, right? We lay all that out there, right? While layering that on the point where we say the conduct of the women is unbecoming, right? And then we tell the young boys, fuck as many women as you possibly can. It's oxymoronic, right? The advice doesn't make sense. It's like having cognitive dissonance. If it's that dangerous, why would the advice then be make sure you just get access to women and sleep with as many as possible? It's easy for us to sit here and say, hey, brothers, young brothers, abstain, right? Of course, it's easy for me to say. I already been outside. I already smashed a bunch of chicks and still managed to win. So the brother's like, so why the fuck I can't do what you do? You did because you won in the end. But it's dumb shit, bro. We painting a picture for the youngins like what I did is what you're supposed to do too. But look at what we talking about. We talking about how ill the landscape is. We telling them don't get married, right? But then go fuck a bunch of women that we say have poor conduct. Go fuck a bunch of women that we say lead in STDs. Well, do we understand that we saying so much shit at once and it doesn't reconcile? I'm gonna tell you this, right? From me specifically, right? Having sex with a bunch of women, it was fun. It felt good and all that, but I can't tell you what my gains were aside from just pleasure. And if pleasure is enough, cool. But what happens when you find a woman you're supposed to be with? This the part that niggas don't be telling you though. Most niggas should be with one woman, period. Most niggas should be with one woman, period. All right. That's the part, Rock. You get with the woman you know you're supposed to be with. She had your kids. She'll hide the burner for you. She hold you down when you in the clink, right? She a real one, and you know that the landscape is shit and piss. You know that the dating pool got shit and piss in it. But you done experienced so many women, you become insatiable, right? You gotta fight off what Rock said. The demons try to nope, not her. I gotta go straight home. Because now your appetite. This is what happens when people with everything. When people start traveling, as an example. Once you travel, you go to a dope country, motherfuckers keep traveling. Boom, 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 boom. It's like it becomes like a not an addiction, but very, if not an addiction, adjacent to. Right? And this is what we got to understand. So when we look at the state of our relationships and the state of our community, right? Yo, it's fucked up. Decatur like tattoos. It's fucked up. But we saying so many things at once. We saying, yo, you get fucked during divorce. You get done dirty with your kids. You get done dirty civilly in terms of child support. We say that the world deals our consequences to us, and we're held ultimately accountable. Nobody fucking loves men or cares about men, right? And then we'll tell the young boys, y'all niggas is scared. I said it a million times, right? We say, go have sex with a bunch of women, and then we'll say, but these women leading STDs, just FYI. Right? Think about that. Go have sex with as many women as you can, but be safe, right? Wear your Jimmy. But do the Jimmy save you from herpes? I just got edified on the stat say that most 50% of the women had herpes. What we doing though? What we actually saying to the young boys? How much do we actually fucking love them? How much do we actually care about them? If it's hypocritical, so be it. Don't do what I did, okay? The benefits don't outweigh the cost. In the moments, everything kosher. Right? In those moments, if you make it through, most high willing. But in the event that you don't, you got women that you making babies with, leaving kids by themselves for 4 fucking years in a house alone. You sleeping with women that's willing to let 2 babies freeze to death. 2 babies that's found with a pamper and a t-shirt and joggers. This the part we need to figure out, right? Because this what ain't actually funny, right? This is what happens when the young boys think they know, because they getting so much advice that bumps in that doesn't reconcile. I showed y'all this verse before, right? It's in Timothy 3. The bishops, the clergy, the deacons was recommended to have one wife because they were the leaders of men. Mr. Jones, I think you might be new here. Which is good. And I'm glad that you're here. But if you ask the chat who really put in pain outside, I'll be one of those people. Right? In a bunch of different ways. You feel me? So, yeah, I'm sitting in my comfortable seat right now. But I street teach. I mentor, I coach high school football, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad to see you, beloved. Glad to see you. So it's just different, bro. Look at this, right? Look at this, right? Let me show y'all this right here. Let me show y'all this. So, y'all seen this update?
They're accused of abandoning her.
CJ, here's what I'm asking. Yeah, he'll get familiar, right? He knew a family, right? yo, CJ, you not. Take this walk with me, beloved. Take this walk with me. I'm not saying what the young boys are saying. I'm saying what we are saying. You see? I'm saying what we are saying, CJ, not what the young boys said. I didn't even get to that yet. Take this walk with me. Okay? Yeah. So let's watch this.
3 children home alone in horrific conditions for years, appearing in court today. Our Jordan Burroughs, it joins us now live from the 50th District Court in Pontiac. Jordan, what's the latest?
Lauren literally just left the 50th District Court right now, and I can't really downplay just how disgusted Honorable Rhonda Gross was with the alleged actions of the mother, Kelly Bryant. She set Kelly Bryant's bond at $250 million. And she says if Bryant is able to pay that bond, she is not allowed to have any communications with her family. You're now looking at the mugshot they were able to get of Kelly Bryant. She is 34 years old, and she is facing 3 charges. That is 3 counts of first-degree child abuse. She allegedly neglected her children in her home for years. What you're looking at now, or about to look at too, these images are graphic, but these depict the living conditions that Kelly Bryant's 3 children were allegedly living in. The living conditions of a 15-year-old boy and a 13 and 12-year-old girl. Mold, human waste throughout the house, garbage piled as high as 4 feet. We heard overflowing toilets. Even the deputies said that the children reportedly were covered in feces. This happened back on Valentine's Day on a house on Lydia Lane in Pontiac after a landlord had called deputies to check in on them. We heard from them that Kelly Bryant hadn't checked in with the landlord since December, hadn't paid rent since October. Here is what the Honorable Judge Rhonda Gross had to say in court today.
My first knee-jerk reaction was to deny her bond. However, because I find her acute danger, I find her continued danger to the children. My main concern is, I don't know who, if anyone, that the children have been given to. If it is a family member, I'm concerned that she still may have contact with a family member from the jail with instructions to continue to engage in fear tactics to forbid the children from cooperating with authorities in their continued investigation in this matter.
If Bryant is found guilty on all 3 counts of first-degree child abuse, she could face up to life in prison. According to the Honorable Rhonda Gross, her next court date is set for March 11th at 9 a.m., the probable cause conference here at the 50th District Court in Pontiac. Reporting live in Pontiac, Jordan Burroughs, CBS News, Detroit.
Yeah, Hart.
Remember, fellas, right? This is what we say. It's hard to find a wife, right? He who finds a wife finds a good thing, right? Wives are rare. Her value is like the ruby back then. But then our recommendations don't align with the conduct that we say that the majority of women exude, right? So we have to think through it more thoroughly. We have to think it through it more thoroughly, bro. But what about the kids, man? That shit is diabolical. $250 million bond is, she ain't getting out, right? But that's how disgusted the judge is, bro. But what about the kids? All the old heads who was up here with me saying, yo, you can't help them, you can't save them, you can't give it back to them, don't matter. These young boys don't give a fuck. It's not true. But we do a lot of complaining about shit that we ain't trying to remedy. We make time for everything else. I swear to God, I've been hearing it take a village for a long time. But we so a part of this mind your business shit, stop snitching shit, no snitching shit. They fucking kids in the house for 4 years because everybody minding their business. Let me show y'all this, man, because this really pops out in my head. So this is a recommendation for the priests, right? So this is Numbers 8 and 24-26. If you don't subscribe to the Bible, it's fine, right? Just take this walk in terms of concept. This is that belongeth unto the Levites. So this is a commandment for the Levites. These are the priests of the Israelites. From 20 and 5, so 25 years old and upward, they shall go and wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. Meaning they preach. They preach and they teach. And from age 50 years, they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall service no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation, to keep the charge, and shall do no service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. So here's what this means essentially, right? From 25 to 50, the brothers preach and they preside over all the people, right? The men, the women, the children. They give the sermons, they read the Torah to them, right? To teach and coach, right? After 50, they don't teach over the congregation anymore. The congregation is left to the young brothers of 25 and 50 because they resonate with the people, right? Now, in the tabernacle, though, right? In the temple, they converse with their brethren, though, right? So let's say I'm 30, I'm still teaching. I'll go to one of the older brothers and say, hey, OG, what you think about X, Y, and Z? What did you do when you met this, right? But these are learned men going to the older men for the wisdom and guidance, right? But the older men take a step back, right? And they help advise the men who are in charge, who take the mantle, who's out there teaching and coaching now. Because messages start to fall flat. People they start to resonate less. But this is not how you think it is. This is not how we try to do it, right? Nah, Mark, I'm not blaming the whole community, right? It's just it's a segment, you know? So you see how it's different, right? Oftentimes, old niggas be trying to tell young niggas what they supposed to do, how they supposed to do it, how we got it right, how we got our drawers on the outside of our pants. But let's think about this, though. Who's the women that they dealing with? The young boys. Whose daughters are they dealing with? The women that they complaining about, the women that we all complaining about, the young boys, who daughters are those? My oldest daughter's 16. Whose daughters are they fucking dealing with? Because let's do the math for real now. 30% of us are married, right? 30% of our kids are born in wedlock. Okay? So that's 30% of women out here with fathers. All right? Take this walk with me. 30% of these women have fathers, right? Because 30% of the children are born in wedlock. All right? Now, so that's 30%. Now, 70% of our kids are born out of wedlock, right? But do you remember the stats? 53% of the 70% don't have fathers. So 47% of the 70% have fathers. So what's 40? So out of that 70%, if 40% of them have fathers, what's the math on that? That leaves another 32% of those girls that are born out of wedlock that have fathers. Right? So out of that 70, 32% more have fathers. Exactly. Thank you, AC. So now you add that 32% that have a father in a life, even though she was born out of wedlock, and then add it to the 30% of kids that are born in wedlock. So in actuality, 62% of these women have fathers in their life. Exactly, AC, right? 62% actually have fathers, a father figure, somebody impacting them. So now, when we start talking about that out of wedlock shit, and then we also use the stat about the survey where black men were considered the best fathers, right? And so 62% actually have fathers. Now the conversation switches. Now it changes a bit, right? Because the culpability of men looks different now when you do the math for real. And now you got to say, okay, well, 62% have dads. But the young boys are saying, yo, these women out here are different. They wilding now. What we doing? Men, us, fellas. Think about this. Who tricking? Who tricking on the young girls? Rilla was popping. Rilla, I love you. Wolf among sheep was goody. Think about that, y'all. That's the math. 62% of these women have an actual father figure. And we saying the majority of the women out here ain't worth a damn. Brittany, what's up? Come on, fellas. Let's process this shit for real now. Let's really have a conversation. Shit getting spooky. It's getting dark for niggas. It's getting dark for niggas, right? Let's talk about this. Who tricking? Who tricking, y'all? How much bread did you have when you was 20? When you was 25, 26, 27, 28? How much bread did you actually have to trick on something? Chris, what up? We ain't had no money. We ain't had no bread. Who tricking on the young girls? They got them thinking that the young niggas is supposed to pay for and buy for everything. JG, what up, kid? The broke genius salute. We ain't leaving out shit, beloved. We ain't leaving out a fucking thing. The women, we drugged them all week. I'm talking to my brothers right now. Let me show y'all this. Who you think cash apping these young girls? Let me show y'all this. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel to know. Be original. What up, kid? What's up, baby? Let me show y'all this. I have my young boy up here. Make sure y'all go see Jay Stanza if you can, man. Jay Standard, dope. He up and coming. He got 50,000 followers on Instagram. This is what he had to say. He 27 years old.
Ready, come get him. All they gotta do is go in the DM. There's dudes that sit in women's DMs for years.
Just waiting.
Just waiting.
Just breathing.
Just breathing. Please pick me one day. You lame, dude.
You think the majority of men is on that type of time?
Bro, especially the Gen Z. Bro.
Gen Z doing that?
Gen Z and the old head dudes, like 50 plus, these dudes be in the comment section. I be seeing that shit.
Yeah. So what you think? Like, who you think the biggest, let's use, even though this term is kind of used out of context a lot, we can use it for the sake of the conversation. Who you think the biggest simps are? Like what generation?
The old heads, dude. I'm sorry.
How old is old?
Like 55 plus. Them niggas, I can't stand them motherfuckers, bro. they need to come get their ass, bro. Take their phone. I'm sick of that shit. Bro. They get on here talking about, hey, young fella, when you meet that one, like, shut the fuck up. You had your time, and now you trying to come back and shut up. When you get that one, you like a damn, brother. I don't want to hear that shit. We live in a different time. They trying to project that 1990, that Boys to Men shit on now. This ain't Boys to Men. Let it snow, motherfuckers. 2025 is different.
Damn. So you think that the millennials probably do it the best then?
Hell yeah. What, bro? The millennials is the last hope to get the Gen Z. Like with me, this is the last hope. The old heads, they gone, bro. I don't even know what the fuck they talking about no more. Because they don't even be outside. How you gonna tell me?
Yeah. So they said the millennials. Are you a millennial? No, what year were you born?
97, 97.
So the problem is, right? They trying to date these girls, but these girls got these expectations because old niggas is tricking on them. That's what he said. He outside. He a rapper. He in Atlanta. He coming up. He dating. Like, what we doing, man? Is it time for old heads to shut the fuck up, man? Should it flip? You feel me? Should it flip? Should you say the old like in the Bible? The young nigga say, yo, unc, it's what I'm dealing with. And then the nigga actually be honest. Right? A nigga actually be honest. The nigga say, yo, nah, Brittany, I coached 100, 200 boys that play football in college. You know what I'm saying? So the old head, to be honest, say, yo, marriage is hard as fuck. Being faithful is hard as shit. Yes, my wife argue and fuss. Yes, she got a similar mindset to what you see. Yes, I deal with disrespect. Yes, I deal with insubordination. Yes, she cool sometimes. She the woman I'm most willing to wake up in the morning and argue with. Or do we keep saying, nah, this shit don't happen to me, B? Nah, I got my drawers on the outside of my pants, B. I can't show you my wife, though. 70% of black women is obese, including her. Like, what we gonna do? Now, there's levels to everything. You know what I'm saying? Right? There's levels to everything. We got all the answers except for when we come to ourselves. Y'all see? Vet was here. Vet hold me down every day. Journey hold me down every day. DJ Smoke always here. Right? I have my wife up here. What she say? She want it all. She want me to work. She want me to spend all the quality time. She want me to play with the kids. She want me to be romantic. She want me to work. She want me to work. I pay all the bills. I still gotta be romantic. I still gotta pay all the bills. I still gotta play with the kids. I still gotta do all this shit. She say, I don't know why we want it all. We just want it all. Mr. Ray, did I say she want me to work? Right? They compare cooking, which include eating out 3 days a week. They compare all that to me would be willing to kill and die, like Mr. Fantastic said, in that order for everybody. The in goal don't matter if she ain't happy. Remember I told y'all she was up here, right? Quality time ain't sex. Yo, you can't make it up, bro. You can't win. Right? She say, sex don't count as quality time. I say, wait. So if you try to withhold sex, what if I don't pay that Pilates bill? That ain't fair. Sex is connected to my feelings. Yo, bro. Yo. Perfect. Right? Right? But who gonna do it though? Let's be honest, baby. Let's be honest, man. What we doing, man? Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Wolf, right? You know what? I'm feeling away today. Nigga cuss you out on the street. You know what? I ain't protecting you. Right, Wolf? My feelings is hurt. I'm not paying your phone bill, baby. I'm not paying for Pilates this month because you hurt my feelings. It don't work like that. Me and Trigger Mike was talking on the stream one day. Trigger Mike gonna tell me a ghost story, talk about his wife wear Lululemon and all that, but she wear a big shirt over her shit. I said, Mike, a Lululemon outfit costs $200. She ain't wearing no in my white t-shirt over that, brother. Come on. Yo, I'm just saying, bro. Have we been selling Wolf tickets or what? Have we been telling Wolf tickets what? Let me read these super chats real quick. I'll bring my brothers up. Dati with the 2 pounds. It's going to be a great show. I got Elijah already. Jay Johnson, salute my G. I see you.
What up, buzzing, bird, flip a dozen. Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
My brother Jay Johnson became a member of the family. Welcome to the family, Cuzzo. Key been a member for 16 months. Perfect. You want to talk about locked in, bro. Kiki, I love you. I appreciate you. Kiki was in Houston, had these niggas carrying her bags and all that. He said, Hamp, keep shaking the table. I got you. King Jers, what up? King Jers been a member though, right?
What up, buzzing, bird, flip a dozen.
Uh-huh.
Holla at your boy, you thought your cousin was.
Jerice with it to us. So, Hamp, would you say old niggas gotta go? Nah, it's not about gotta go. It's about placement. It's about purpose, right? It's about allocation, right? You have to be allocated correctly, right? So everybody has utility, but where they're slotted in placement has to change, right? Who should get the floor, right? That's the key, Jerice. Who should have the floor at this particular time when things being pertinent now? So I haven't even said real numbers, but we were saying older people aside from what we saw in Numbers, the book of Numbers chapter 8. But we can get down to the numbers though pretty quick. Jarice with the 2000s. I thought we were making this up, Hamp. Nah, I remember last time we did the stream. I listened to y'all. Aaron, CJ was popping.
Perfect. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious.